You can pistol whip a grandfather in the middle of Walt Disneyland and get away with it easier than punting a puppy. Facts. All right, we're jumping right back into the Nonsense Nexus. Welcome back. We are doing another look into some oddities we've dug up. I'm X, she's Ree, and she's going to take the lead on this dance and shower us with some knowledge of some wackadoo stuff. Hit it. What do we got?
Dance. Maybe the amount of time of what the Cupid Shuffle is. I don't know. But
I mean, that's a jam, though.
So, I'm an animal person.
Mm-hmm.
Highly love animals. I'm one of those people that love animals more than I love people. Aside from my son, I love him more than anything. You are not an animal lover, but you are respectful, I think, of the animal kingdom, I would say, but at a distance.
That's accurate.
There you go.
That's
So,
accurate.
it's cool to get your thoughts on this situation. Now, let me start off with this. Switzerland.
Okay.
So, Switzerland is better than the USA in a lot of ways. I'm just going to say it. Political stability, the civil rights, healthcare, these are some things, right? Now, what I find important is it is illegal to own just one guinea pig in Switzerland.
That's extremely specific. Go on.
Because guinea pigs are social animals, and to them it is guinea pig abuse to just own one guinea pig. So you would be breaking the law if you just had one of them. Now, guinea pigs only last about 5 to 6 years. So what if you had one and it was 1-year-old, and then what if you had another one and it was knocking on death's door? It is a old age of 4. What are you going to do if it dies and then you're automatically breaking the law and you still got a young one, right?
First thought I had.
What are you going to do?
First thought. Right. Like, what happens when one dies?
There is a woman. Now, I took this from an article in like 2011, and I think she was in her 40s then, and she could still be doing this, but there is a woman who has basically a matchmaking service for guinea pigs. You can your face. Yes, absolutely. So, in order to not break the law, because they were tightening up on the law apparently, and so she made this situation where you can matchmake for your guinea pig. Not only that, but you can rent a guinea pig.
That's hoeing.
That's what I knew you were going to say, because it's the first thing I thought of. But no, here's the thing. She was saying that it's like a business that doesn't necessarily make as much money as you would think. Now, I call bullshit, but she says it's because she neuters them, or whatever the term is for guinea pigs and stuff. They basically get fixed, so they can't mate anymore. So there's that. So, but I'm like, so what is this, Tinder for guinea pigs?
She's guinea pimping.
I didn't dive deep in there because I should have, because I'm a procrastinator, but I thought that was super interesting. Not only that though, but like, it's a lot more, I would say, it's a lot more thoughtful to the animal, because I don't think dogs should even be by themselves, to be honest. They are a pack situation, right? Now, cats, they can be alone, and they're fine alone. They prefer to be alone, just like panthers and even mountain lions. Even after a while, they let their, young go, and they're by themselves again. But like, yeah, I thought that was super interesting. I was like,
so wait. I have questions.
Go ahead.
So while she's out here guinea pimping, and she can rent them.
Yeah.
Like, does she have any co-responsibility for guinea piglets that are found from these unions?
Wait.
These temporary unions of pigs. Like, oh, I have a 36-day rental on this guinea pig, but my remaining guinea pig is a little frisky. And so now we've got little guinea piglets.
No, because she fixes them.
Oh, okay. The rentals are all fixed. Okay, okay. I might
Yeah.
have
So
omitted
they
that.
all have their, that situation taken care of. So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like tender, like a safe
You
situation.
don't have to be lonely at guineapigs.com.
Exactly.
And she's making money doing this. So obviously, we're doing everything in life wrong, and we should be pimping guinea pigs in Switzerland. Is what you're telling me?
Well, yeah, I think it's really thoughtful. And then, because like I was looking and I was like, so do we have any laws? Like by we, I mean United States have any laws concerning guinea pigs? And the only things I can find was regulations about like how wide and tall that their cages can be. I'm like, of course. Let's start with the cages. United States, and then how much light and food and whatever. And I'm like, yeah, but like that's common sense. That's just like your kid. Like, okay, you guys, don't forget to feed your kid. Don't forget to clothe your child. Like, duh. And I get it. You got to set these regulations because some people are stupid. I got that, whatever. But they go above and beyond and think about the species, and they think about these things. Just like the one other cool thing that I found was that they do have they make people they make dog owners take a course in dog ownership. So it teaches them like how to take care of the dogs. It teaches them like their needs and how to deal with several like things that involve owning a dog. Like if you have a dog that is needy, if you have a dog that is like likes to bark a lot or whatever, like they go through all these little things. So when you own a dog, or you could be going through the course and you're like, shit, I don't think I want a dog. I don't
Put
think
out for this.
right, exactly. So I'm like, it's crazy. Like I really think that is so cool of the Switzerland people to do that. But then moving on to other things because I just got really curious about other different laws. I
Oh, this
did
rabbit hole
see
goes deeper. Okay.
I did see, and I did mention this to you because you are knowledgeable about West Virginia. The only thing I know about West Virginia, sorry, no hate, but this is the only stuff that I have been presented, is like almost 90% of people from West Virginia have a little quirkiness about them. And I'm just going to put
Oh,
that
little
lightly.
quickies.
And
Oh, okay.
I don't know. And everybody knows everybody from West Virginia. That's how I feel. Because it's like, it's a small area. And I get it. I'm from a small town. It happens. But in West Virginia, it is illegal to hunt, catch, take, kill, injure, or pursue a wild animal or wild bird with the use of a ferret.
Another oddly specific one. Yeah.
Rodents. The
I would
theme is
love the
rodents.
history on this. I would love it.
That's what I'm saying. I want to know what led to someone writing the bill, sending it off, and somebody being like, "Yeah, we need this." It's
Take them ferrets out the game, man. This is not working.
not fair. So you're not supposed to do that. It's a misdemeanor for sure. And then on another ferret front, which I didn't really dig into this, but they said, and then I think, where did I get this from? From National Geographic, I want to say. But there's no pet ferrets in California. It says it doesn't matter how cute they are lying in their tiny hammocks, which honestly, ferrets are so cute. They are. They stink, but they're cute. But yeah, there's a law that says you can't have a pet ferret in California. Don't know why.
Wow.
I don't know why that is. But it is what it is. Now, more importantly,
Mm-hmm.
there is a Bigfoot law in Skamania.
Who?
Skamania?
You made that up.
Nope. Skamania County, Washington.
Okay.
But it considers Sasquatch, Yeti, Bigfoot, or the giant hairy ape an endangered species.
Okay.
Okay.
I can see that.
And killing one is a misdemeanor, punishable by 1 year in county jail, a $1,000 fine, or both. Um, And then it says up until 1984, killing a Sasquatch was a felony. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Kill
Mm-hmm.
Bigfoot, you lose your right to vote. Okay. Oh.
Yup. Gonna be
All
hard
right.
for
All
you to
right.
find a job because
And then they downgraded it to a misdemeanor because it's like obviously Bigfoot's bulletproof, so he's not going to die. And so now if you kill him, you had to put in some serious work. So that's
And
what they're
it's like,
going with.
okay,
All
I
right. Yeah.
understand why that happened to you because it's like, well, if this dude is real, because there's a lot. There's so like we get into this a lot, but like it's like we know each other as humans, and there's some of us humans that are nuts, and it's like I want to kill it because I mean there's people that like just want to kill big large prey anyways. So I mean they're like, nah, we if there is a Sasquatch, we are not to kill it. It's not going to happen or you will be punished. Now, I do think that is very light. Now, the felony I support. The $1,000 fine and the 1 year in jail, I think someone would totally kill Sasquatch, pay the
Oh, for
piper,
sure.
and
Oh, I'm
just
out
be forever
$1,000.
known as the man who killed Sasquatch. Like, I don't think that's a punishment fits the crime at all. Like,
Oh, you murder a Bigfoot, you're going to make way more than $1,000 just by turning that carcass in.
yes.
Way more.
Some
So
billionaire out there is going to want a Bigfoot tooth or the whole thing.
dental records, retinal tissue. They're gonna chop that up. Like University of Washington will buy that off you for the low price of 2 houses, and
Right.
that's way more than $1,000. And
I was
oh
like,
yeah,
either they're gonna sell it in pieces, they're gonna make Sasquatch jerky, like the fucking,
man, would
and
you
then
eat
let it be healthier than
Sasquatch
eating
jerky?
beef or turkey or whatever. Oh my god, mass murders. There's gonna be Sasquatch burgers at Burger King, and it's gonna be a whole thing.
I mean, if you can kill enough of them, somebody for sure would eat it. Somebody would for sure like taxidermy the whole thing up after you're done gutting all the parts out of it. But yeah, just for research purposes to prove the missing link, everything about it, and have a specimen on deck, live or dead, worth way more than $1,000. That's not even a
Yeah, that's what
deterrent.
I'm saying. They need to pop that sucker up. Like, hey, I'm saying like what I feel like $10 million fine, and I feel like minimally 7 years in prison or in.
Yeah, because it's way you don't know what that. Are you declaring war on a cryptid species that's you don't have any idea how intelligent or capable? Is Bigfoot the only one? Did you just tell 50 other
Yup.
Bigfoots across the world, the snowy ones and the white fur, the Yetis, the Sasquatches? Did you tell Bat Squatch to get in on this, and now everyone's mad at human beings because you shot
This
Roy?
motherfucker called
Nah,
Bat
man,
Squatch
you
to
don't
come
want
out.
that.
No.
You don't want that. You don't. It's like an Independence Day where they told the people, "Hey, don't fire your guns up at the spaceship. You might trigger interstellar war." Did you just declare war on monsters? Like, get out of here, bro. Like, leave Bigfoot alone, please.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. So I
That
do
should be a
think
harsher
that they
crime.
should like, put the punishment a little bit higher. I don't know what changed like in 1984 to make someone take the time out of their day to make it a misdemeanor instead of a felony, but whoever set that in, go fuck themselves cuz I feel like in 1984 maybe there was a sighting, maybe something happened,
Probably.
maybe
I think there's a
something
sighting every
happened.
year in Washington.
Now I got to see what happened in 1984.
That's one of those things. Like, okay, so when you put on the books a law to say shooting Bigfoot's a felony, punishable by X, Y, Z.
Yes.
Someone that day probably said, "This is a waste of time. They don't believe Bigfoot's real." And they had an argument, to say at least, and that's fine. But the second time you came back to adjust that law, you were officially wasting the people of Washington's time and their money. What was not happening in your district, your county, your state that you had time to vote on and ratify that nonsense? You should have been doing other things in 1984. There was crack everywhere in 1984. There was AIDS all over the place popping up in 1984.
Shit.
And you're worried about Bigfoot?
The possibility of Bigfoot coming and you not being able to kill him?
You're worried about,
who voted for that? Who was like, yeah, murdering Sasquatch, who walks like a human, kind of looks like a human, but it's okay. Killing him is just a misdemeanor. Like, what?
Ending a bipedal organism that has some level of intelligence that we don't know because we have never met one and had time to break it down.
Mm-mm.
It's like stealing a Twix bar. Yeah, that's the same.
Yeah. I'm gonna put what happened in 1984 because I feel conspiracy. I smell a conspiracy. I smells it. I mean, okay, the Summer Olympics. Really?
Do the feline. She's in the doorway looking at me like I owe her something.
She was like, y'all talk about my homie Sasquatch?
Right, like, all right, like, I got some information on him.
We seen him.
Like, I bet you do. I bet you do. Street cats.
You said that like you were going to call her a street rat. How dare you?
As a street cat. That's where she's from the streets.
I know. But yeah, that was my interesting little rabbit hole.
Those are some cool laws to break down. You took us to the EU and brought us back. I like that.
Do you think that making laws for animals in the United States would ever pass? Just similar to the guinea pig situation.
For sure. Yeah, as ridiculous as this country's a lot. Like, there are laws where, like, you can't sit on a bucket in downtown St. Louis and eat ice cream sitting on top of a bucket. There's a whole list on a website or 7 where you can look at ridiculous laws that are on the books.
These aren't ridiculous. Yeah. That's my point.
Yeah, like, we can make laws that are more sensible about animals.
Ridiculous law passed before we could, like, if we told the whole United States, you're not allowed to own a dog until you take a course.
Oh, that wouldn't fly. No. That wouldn't fly. Yeah, no.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not a silly law. Bigfoot, I don't even think Bigfoot's a silly law, honestly. But, like, I feel like, protecting guinea pigs and protecting dogs from horrible humans. Like, I feel like these things are necessary.
But that'll pass. That'll pass easy.
Right. In the United States.
You could run for governor right now on a platform of anti-animal abuse and get a significant chunk of votes. Like, no problem. People are not like, man, beat up my uncle, beat up my brother. Don't you dare put your hands on my dog. That is real. You can pistol whip a grandfather in the middle of Walt Disneyland and get away with it easier than punting a puppy. Facts.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean there's responsible owners. And if you tell a person in the United States, you got to take a course before you own a dog.
Oh, we ain't taking no courses. You ain't gonna license dog ownership.
Here's the thing. It's nuts to think that's not happening, but it's very nuts that it's not happening to have a child. Like, and I'm not even saying, because you know what's crazy about this? When I was getting divorced in Hawaii, we couldn't move forward until we took a course on co-parenting.
Whoa.
Not at any point when I got pregnant was like, you have to take this course in parenting.
Mm-mm.
Ever. But it's like, and granted, I don't think that's a bad thing to take a course in co-parenting. I think it's very funny to put two people who are going through divorce in a room together because
you're going through a very stressful piece of your relationship. You know what you need to do? Homework.
But it was a group of us. It was like, you knew going in there, either people were getting a divorce or there was something that happened to where they're like, nah, y'all got to take this course again or something like that. Like, it was like we went to the courthouse and we were like not on good terms and we're just sitting there next to each other And
Oh no, they made y'all sit together? That should have been like, okay, let's get the mothers on this side of the room. Let's put the teacher's desk in the middle and get the fathers over here because
it was
Lord knows
so
y'all
funny.
can't
And
sit
I'm
by
like
each other.
looking around and I'm like, okay. I should have been scoping out the men. I should have been like, oh, okay.
Well, wouldn't their presence in that class indicate like there's a strong likelihood that y'all ain't shit? Like, didn't that precipitate that?
It just, to me, I feel like I wasn't capitalizing on I could be someone's rebound. I'm gonna leave this island anyways. I need to get it in and get it the fuck out.
Get on the plane and get out. Like, I'm only gonna be here for 22 more days. Let's go.
Clock's ticking, guys. I'll meet you. I should have just handed out pamphlets.
That there's a sketch. There's an adult comedy sketch in there somewhere. In that's funny.
Oh, that would have been great. See, coulda, woulda, shoulda, man. If I knew then what I know now.
Missed opportunities.
But anyways, yeah, that's all what it is. If you have any other weird laws or laws that should be in place or anything. If you're an animal lover, tell me about your animal. What's its name? What does it do? I got 2 dogs, quirky and annoying as hell, but I love them like my child's. So, yeah, comments, concerns. If you have concerns about Bigfoot like we do now, I mean,
Who's taking care of this man's healthcare?
Yeah, I feel like just because I'm bored with life right now, I want it to be a felony again. I'm gonna become a resident of Washington. God damn it!
Things that will be on the ballot this November in Washington.
Yes. I need to be a career lawmaker and not even just like in like Congress, but just someone that brings it up and really makes a big stink about it for a couple of years or so. That would be fun. All right. Anyways.
It's good to be back in our bag with the crazy nonsense. I like it. It's good to be home. Like, subscribe, share, do all the cool stuff. Appreciate you sticking it with us and laughing through this goofiness that we pulled up. And more to come.
Bye.
Deuces.
Yo, turn up the volume, let me hear the beat drop. Nonsense nexus in the house, we just can't stop. Crazy conversations filled with laughter and